What's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with the lovely Stevie B.
Hey.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Hope everybody's doing well. Great to see so many people in chat already. It's awesome. Danny, how are you? Mr. Lee, great to see you. Hey, Jim.
My screen keeps buffering.
I know Sharon. She was the first one in the door.
Sharon.
Yeah, we're dealing with the rain that you're talking about. It's moving out into the Gulf, and hopefully it won't form into anything except a bunch of rain.
My screen keeps buffering.
But I guess, what did you say? It's going to be Hurricane Dexter if it forms? Dexter. Goofy name.
Right.
Then again, so was Milton, so just saying. Danny says they're calling it Dexter already. Oh, I guess it would be a tropical storm or tropical depression. I don't know.
I guess that would be the first. Well, I don't know.
Well, it hasn't formed yet. I mean, as far as I know. But be careful if it does.
They usually start with the letter A.
Yeah, but they probably already went through a couple with the
All
Pacific.
the shit going on.
Well, no, they had hurricanes that went up on the west side of Mexico, Southern California. Wendell, what's up? Hey, Chuck, Howling Underdog Films, good to see you. Northwoods, how are you? Who else?
Greetings, Danny.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Lee. What's up, Lee? Mr. Lee.
Harold, what's happening? What else?
If it forms into a hurricane, it will be called Dexter.
Yeah.
That's what Sharon just said.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain because it's going right through Central Florida, or it's gone right through. Kind of almost gotten to the west, like all the way to the west coast, but we're still getting those bands that are wrapping up around. A lot of circulation, so it's a good possibility it could form into something.
All I know is we've had the most wicked storms the last 2 days.
Yesterday, I was working. I had a boat out, and it was around 2 o'clock. And I had to come here for something. At 2 o'clock across the lake, you could see it moving in, and I'm like, no, I gotta go. She's trying to make something to eat for lunch, and I was like, nope, can't wait. I outran the storm to my marina.
From the house.
Yeah, and then she gets on the phone with me and is like, this is worse than, for like 10 minutes, it was worse than the last hurricane we went through.
The water and the wind was a direct hit. I'm hearing shit blowing outside, banging up against the house. Maya and I go to the back of the house, and then I had to come back out front because I'm hearing all this banging going on. I look down, and she's right by my side. But the wind and the water was just hitting the house head on. I mean...
And that was how the last hurricane hit us.
Yeah, but we had the shutters down, so here all this is beating on the glass.
This is true.
And it was freaky. You couldn't see past the first patch of grass out here in the lake. And I know that does nothing for anybody that has no idea, but you're talking, maybe 50 feet from the wall, you couldn't see past. It was just sheer water.
It's not even
wind,
maybe 40 foot.
Yeah, if that.
Riley Ron, what's happening?
I said that was the most nervous of a storm that I've gone through since the hurricane. I don't, usually it doesn't take such a direct hit, but our neighbors got a lot of roofing material.
He took all the sheet metal off his roof, and they put some rolled roofing up there, which isn't going to last. It's already peeling off. But anyway, they pulled off all this sheet metal and stuck it in between our trailers. Like, there's 20 feet between the trailers, maybe 15. But he kind of stacked it, and the guy who did the work just kind of left a mess.
He dropped them.
Well, that shit started blowing around. And that's like just flying guillotine. Guillotine?
Guillotine.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I was hearing it hitting the glass or the Florida room, the wall for the Florida room. It's a fishbowl. It's all windows. I hear banging going on out there, and I'm trying to get to the door, on the back porch area, looking out. I go to just barely push the door open. I couldn't do it. The force of the wind just wouldn't let me. It was bad. It was real bad. I was nervous.
And it's a shame we can't use that room. We can. I'm going to change it, but right now we haven't for 2 years during the summer. We can't even use that room. We just pass through it.
So damn hot in there.
It gets over 110, 115
And that's
degrees.
by like 9 in the morning.
Easy in there.
Yeah.
All our, my fishing gear is in there and our fishing gear. So I want to be able to use it. So, 2 neighbors down, they have even right next to us, Juan, he's got the same thing. They've got these Florida rooms, but they're too hot. So 2 neighbors down did it. Juan's about to do it. We get this thick polystyrofoam boards with this foil covering on it, and they cover the windows with it and insulate the room. Roger Blair, how's it going? So that's what I think I'm going to do here, because I don't care if I see out those windows. I'm looking at my neighbor's trailer.
Yeah,
anyway.
we're not. I just don't care about looking out.
Because the morning sun hits those windows and that roof. I can't do anything about the roof, and it's painted white. But man, that room heats up. Anyway, enough about us. We're fucking battling. I never did shave. Jeez, terrible.
Scruffy look going on. Jim, what's up, Jim?
So, put your camera on, please.
Okay, hold on. Busy here.
See, my fist is over in her side, wherever it is. No, here, no. Fist bump.
That's a fish bump.
Fish bump. Stevie got her personal best bass today.
Woohoo!
She's been chasing like
For
the
2 years.
3 pound mark.
For 2 years now.
Well, she surpassed that. I was laying down and my phone rings and it's her, and I'm like,
I'm
she's
yelling.
like, you gotta help me. I'm
like, help.
like,
I need your help. You gotta help me.
I'm like, what the
Come
fuck?
quick. I'm like, come quick. It's a big one. No, I said it's a monster. I caught a monster.
She hooked it to a bass, and I woke up, bumped into a few things, and then got outside, grabbed the net, landed it. We weighed it, 5.39 pounds, so 5.4 pounds.
23.5 inches.
Yeah.
It was a beast.
So that was her personal best. So congratulations to you.
I got home from work and he was asleep. He was laying down. I kind of came in quietly, dropped my stuff, got something to drink, took my work shirt off, and went out with my tank top on. It was hot. It was.
Charlie says the picture of the fish weighed 2 pounds.
That's funny. But no, I'm out there casting.
No.
I looked out and I'm like, I know there's a lot of fish out there today because it's just been raining all day off and on. So I go out and I start casting down the wall, and I'm seeing these little bass just missing my lure, the worm that I have on there. And I kept piddling around with that, just casting down the wall, I got bored with it. So I just shot straight out. There's a patch of grass out there, and I overcast. I cast too far, so I thought. I was like, shit. When it splashed into the water, to the left of the grass, there's a giant splash. I was like, oh.
That was a big fish.
I just started reeling in real slow, and top water almost, it slammed it. I set the hook, and it just darted off to the left. My drag was not tight enough, and it was gone. I'm like, oh shit, son.
It was peeling off.
Pull back, bro. I'm like setting the hook again, but at the same time, I'm bringing it closer to me so I can adjust the drag. And it was a fun fight. It was heavy. It was hard. It got tired out right when it got to the wall, so I lucked out. I reached back to grab the net, and I'm not quite as tall as he is. I go to dip in with the net, and I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm not losing it. My phone was sitting on the wall. So here with one arm, my bad shoulder, I'm holding my pole and the fish in the water. I'm trying to dial to call him with my thumb and my phone in my hand. When he answers the phone, I'm like, help, help. You got to come help me. Yeah, that was fun. I've been trying for a 3-pounder. I've gotten so close so many times, and this definitely surpassed that. That was fun.
Happy Danny. Buddy Kraken, what's up?
Way too fast.
Christy, what's up? She says, did you kiss it like Jimmy Houston?
Nope. No, it was. I was really worried that it wasn't going to make it because it was out of the water. Excuse me, for quite a while. I mean, I held it to the water's edge when I was waiting for him to come out, and I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. I can hear him coming through the Florida room. I'm like, hurry. I know you didn't hear me. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I was in a dead sleep, and it was like, I need your help. I need your help. I'm like, oh, fuck, what? I'm trying to wake up. And I got up. I'm like bumping into the wall. I'm like, what the fuck?
I could tell by the way he answered that he was definitely sleepy.
Mr. Lee, no, we didn't need it.
No. Put it back.
We're just sport fishing, catch and release.
Put it back where it belongs.
When we need fish, we'll catch
Well, we
fish.
know how to.
There's only a few fish I'll eat out of here, and crappie's one of them.
Bayou Crack, and he said, I'm so happy. She's so happy, makes it funny. Oh no, you should see me out there. I was yelling, yay!
Oh, yeah. I caught a 3-pounder yesterday. That was fun. But like she just got lucky and landed on top of the damn thing when she cast.
It was to the left of it, and I didn't see the splash, but I heard it. And I knew it was, I saw the weight coming out from behind the grass of where I just landed the lure on the side of. I saw the weight coming out, and I was like, oh. So I brought it to just at the grass's edge is where it came, but I was real slow. Had it up top on this worm with the J hook. Was it J-tail?
It's a speed worm.
Yes. I just kind of slow, just enough so it was top water, and bam. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
She's excited. Can't tell.
No, it was horrible.
I was excited. I'm thrilled for her.
I'm really glad you were there because I said I would have gotten it. I would have gotten it by myself, but with my shoulder, my neck, everything that's been going on, I'm feeling the pain as I'm holding the pole with the fish at the end of it. I grabbed the net. First, I grabbed the smaller one, and I'm like, nope, that's not going to work. I dropped that one. I grabbed the other one, and it wasn't quite long enough. I just got the reach over the wall. I told him afterwards, I said, hell, I was ready to jump in the lake to grab that one.
Well, Haywood's already seen this picture, so I can clear it. I sent it to him like same time I sent it to her.
Right.
Like 3 minutes after she caught it.
Oh, he knows I've been chasing that 3-pounder for a while.
So, as you guys know, I will put the link in chat. That's it.
Thank you, Christy.
That's it.
Joe, thank you.
Click on that link, come hang out. Behave. Suggestion.
We got to figure Bayou Crack, and I just started really fishing 2 years ago. It seems like that 2 years went fast, but I've done a lot of fishing since then.
Well, no, it's been longer than 2 years because the church is where I caught you, and we were fishing that for a year.
Well, this is true.
And then we've been here for 2 years, so she's been at this for 3 years now.
A while.
3 years, and she got her personal best. It took me 55 years to get my personal best. Or 50 now. Personal best was last year, so 56 years.
Oh, I was so excited. I was shaking.
I was 6.5 pounds.
Ready for the next one. Do it again. Do it again.
Mr. Lee says, Mogs, your hair is long, man.
I said that the other day. It's grown. It's grown. Yeah, grown. It's gotten longer.
I don't cover my nipples yet. It's not long enough. Oh. Reptilians and craft have landed in Crystal River. I didn't see her. Ah, there he is.
I was gonna say Richie's there. I haven't seen him.
Oh, he's just showing off his gaming skills. Hey, I hope she does.
What's that? Oh,
She will surpass you, Mogs, as far as PB.
I said the fight on that 5 pounds was
You're a pound and an ounce behind.
it was fun, but it puts a whole new perspective on 7 pounds, 10 pounds. I mean, I just basically pulled in a sack of potatoes.
Oh, more like a bag of sugar.
5 pound bag of potatoes.
I always buy 10 pounds. So.
No, it was fun. I've seen tons of times where fish is on and it just takes the drag. I've never experienced that myself, so that was
7 pounds, her next personal best.
there. You go.
Right on.
That's the goal. If I go for 7, maybe I'll get
That's
10.
what I'm looking at. I'm looking
Yours-
above 6.5. So 7 would be nice. That's
I thought you had 7 over at Crane's Rouge.
No, they were back to back, 2 casts. I swear to
Yeah.
God, it was
But
bizarre.
I thought that was
Two-
7.
No, it's 4.5 pounds.
Oh, that's right. We thought at first.
Because
should have been.
it was on the wrong
Yeah.
setting, but yeah, it was 4.5 pounds. Very next cast, I catch another one exactly
I
4.5
said it was
pounds.
damn near the same fish.
It couldn't have been.
No, it wasn't. I said, but damn near. One was a little bit fatter than the other. This one though today was pretty fat. Yeah, I was piddling around with trying to catch one of the little ones on the wall, and it was funny because I was dragging the worm down the wall the same speed as that big one, and the little ones kept missing it.
Saltwater doesn't count, Richie.
They kept missing it, the little ones. I was dragging at the same speed. I mean, 2-3 times on one cast. I had 2-3 different fish.
Mr. Lisa Stevie, did you ever go fishing? Or he says Stephanie, but you ever go fishing before you met me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, question is, did you ever catch anything before you met me?
I think maybe once. I mean, but no, I took my girls fishing when they were little all the time. We had fishing gear. I mean, we'd go out. It was saltwater mostly. We'd go out to the beach and hit a pier, and I was just basically baiting their hooks for them. That was it. But never learned, huh?
What'd they catch?
Just, I don't know, little panfish. Just nothing major. I think one time there was a what is it? A redfish.
He was the best catch. Clueless.
No, you taught me everything I know as far as fishing.
No, I'm thrilled that you've taken to it the way you have.
Well, I loved it before, just never had the chance to really appreciate it
and learn it, and
right.
Right. But it was, I started her off fishing easy fishing, where you almost catch anything, and you use live bait, minnows, and a bobber. And we went to this church that was around the corner, and it was stocked with bass, and that's where she caught her first bass, and her second, and her third, and
I still have that picture.
And
the first one I caught.
It just got her really into it. So then after that, once she's already has the interest, then we introduced her to like artificial lures,
Well,
plastic,
well,
and it's just
you left for a little bit, and
mhm.
I fished on my own. He left me basically a bag of worms that he had, and one particular, I just kept that one on there until I caught a fish. I figured it out. I remember that day too. I was excited because I did it by myself. We had up to that point, I had never used any artificial at all, not at all.
Yeah, Richie,
That
that's a alligator gar. He says there's one fish that gets over 10 pounds, and 10 foot long, and is 300 to 500 pounds.
Jeez. Look, that was the first one at the church.
That you ever caught?
Yeah.
Oh, here. That was the first one she caught.
I think that was 2.89. That was at 2.89. It was almost 3, not quite. And I forever chased that one.
Huge in it. I'll never look at the picture the same again. Damn, you do look big.
Yes. Never noticed. Just wearing boots.
I informed the fish on my thoughts on it. You see horse that rode it on. So you flipped off a fish, huh?
Stilly said if I lived in Florida, I'd eat fish every day. I'm loving barbecue fish these days.
Yeah, there's probably limits on the amount of fish you want to eat out of these lakes. They might even have advisories on eating, X amount of fillets from a certain fish in a certain period of time. Because the waters aren't like as healthy as I'd like them to be.
I did catch like a half-pound one yesterday. He was sitting here at the computer, and I was out there casting and got a bite. And I came in through the water room and held it up in the window, and he's like, "Put it back." It was bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, as soon as I saw blood, I was like, "Nope, put it back." It used to be like if a fish started bleeding, it was like doomed, but it's not. It
He was
does
okay.
stop, and depends on how bad you hook them in. It's usually if you hook them in the gills somewhere. Richie says, "Don't eat the fish around my place because the nuke's water." There's a few power plants out his way.
Yeah, he does have a.
Well, I know of 2 separate
Yeah.
plants.
Exactly. Stilly says, I've been seeing a lot of shark attacks in Florida. We are the.
There's more shark attacks in Florida than there are alligator attacks. We're the shark attack capital of the world, lightning capital of the world as far as lightning strikes. Every invasive species wants to kill you. What else? Probably the hurricane capital of the world. Fun stuff. Why am I still living here?
Richie said everything in the world. Sinkhole capital of the world too.
Harold says, I put the suspected 22 pounds largemouth and got her on shore only for her to spit out the hook and flop back into the water. It was one that many tried to catch and no one could. Well, congratulations, dude.
right?
That's like I caught some big trout, big catfish in LBL, and she won't believe me. She
I
just
didn't
keeps
see
saying,
it.
"I didn't see him." No, I caught some big catfish.
I was up in the pop up. He went down to the lake, and we had heard him splashing. Remember? That's what took you down there in the first place. Was hearing him splash, but yeah, I didn't see him pitch anything.
Sharon says, "Yeah, I would never eat anything out of the Mississippi. A lot of chemicals being put in the river from the chemical plants." Oh yeah,
That's like the Potomac. I wouldn't
and the
dare.
Passaic and the every river that's had any industrial revolution on it or industrial business on it. Revolution, you know what I mean? They always went to the rivers. They always built along the rivers, and for if it was a mill, they'd use the flow of the water and put a water wheel and have machinery going. Right, from that one. Mr. Lee says sinkhole capital of the world too.
That's what I.
Yeah. We have 3 different types of gators here in Florida. Yeah, probably about that. The alligator, the crocodile, and the caiman. And some of those caimans can get big as hell. Like crocodile size, gator size. I always thought of caimans. I guess there is breeds that are smaller. Like the black caiman, I think, is a big caiman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Harold says, I won't eat largemouth in Oklahoma. Too much mercury. I did eat the trout in California, in Arizona, because they were farm raised and stocked in the river and the state parks and stuff. So they didn't grow up in that water, so they didn't have the heavy metals. But like up in Flagstaff, like Lake Mary, they have walleye in there. They tell you don't eat them. Or if you do, you can have like, I don't know, 6 to 8 ounces in a 3-month period or some shit like that. Some stupid. Gators aren't that bad, but a Nile croc can get you in one bite. Well, it all depends on the size of the gator or the croc.
Yeah,
And gators are that bad.
you got to see the big ones that are out here in these lakes.
Oh, the one that I took a video yesterday, I showed her. But it doesn't do it justice when you film with a camera.
No,
It always looks smaller until you're there and see it. 10-foot gator is a big gator. I mean, the head on it is huge.
3-4 feet of it is the head.
Heidi, how are you?
Hey, Heidi, good to see you. Back with Augusto.
Where did you travel? Where did you go?
Right?
Do tell. Inquiring minds wants to know. Oh man, Jim says some of the lakes in eastern Tennessee they dump transformers into. Why the fuck would they do that? Was it like the company that did that, or
Yeah, it's weird.
just an asshole? We were in Pillamd in northern Wales. Paloma. Paloma? Oh, okay, that sounds better. You need new glasses.
Poland and Wales.
That is an I, though, right?
She rewrote it.
Oh, okay. Hang on. That's yesterday, I guess my neighbor, and first I gotta say, you guys don't know him, and he'll never hear this, but my neighbor next door, Juan, prayers to him and his family. 2 nights ago, his brother was killed in a hit and run accident. I believe his brother was riding a bike. 50 years old, youngest brother.
This was locally.
Yeah. So this prayers to Juan. But apparently yesterday, Juan had some people doing some yard work for him. And it's this girl that's been doing some work around the park, and she hires some guy. They're doing weeding and stuff and cutting the lawn or hedge trimming and just cleaning up the place. And I happen to go to my back window and I look out at the lake, and I just happen to look over to the yard, and the guy walks over and he grabs this big pile of clippings and weeds that he pulled from the side of the house. And he walks over and he tosses them into the lake. I lost my shit. I go outside, I get to the door, and I look, and he's still picking more up and throws it in. I open the door, I go, "You're fucking kidding me, right?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm just doing what I was told." I said, "By whom?" Yes, I said, "Whom?" And he says, "The woman who hired me." I went out the front door, went around, I didn't see her. So I came back inside. Within 5 minutes of me coming back inside, they were packed up and gone.
Gone.
Because it's illegal to dump in the lake. You can't put any refuse, any clippings, any landscape shit, nothing in any of the waterways of Florida. And it's you're introducing foreign plants and shit. Even when they decompose, it can it fucks with the ecosystem.
It does. The toxins that are, just in yard.
Oh no, Heidi, I pulled everything out. I'm not a nut. I just, I got it out rather easily. But it just pissed me off. And I told him, he's like, "What? I can't believe, but dude, that's the pile in the backyard is what I pulled out.
Even Juan had said that if he knew, he'd have made him get it out too. He said he would have said something because he knows that's not right. I see the pile's still there in the front.
Oh yeah, no, Juan's gonna get rid of it. Yeah, they cut. Then there's a palm tree between my house, her carport, and their carport, and it's on our side, and it was a little overgrown, and
when the
it's
branches
too close to the.
When they do grow out, we take care of it.
I looked out the window, and this guy is hacking away at it.
It looks ridiculous now. It's just a stalk with a couple little. I'm like, it
looks like a retarded pineapple.
It does. You're absolutely right. It does.
Sorry.
It looks ridiculous.
I apologize for saying retarded.
Mr. Lee says, "What a dickhead! Big penalty, prison for dumping in England." Well, there's local ordinance, and then there's
state ordinance, and the state owns the land under the lake, or Eustis. The state owns it. It's
right. Eustis maintains it. The state owns it. It's state run. Big penalties, prison time, but it just depends on how much and what, and how many offenses.
Guys, are you seeing anything freezing up? Because I'm getting a signal bar here, like it's really low.
Well, I kept telling
and I'm looking at you, and you look like you're freezing up.
I've been saying it since the start of the show. Let's see if that helps. For a little bit.
I'm just looking at the signal and see if it goes up.
I tried to post the link, it wouldn't let me.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's my phone or I don't know what's going on, but it wouldn't let me. I copied it, but when I go to paste it, I get this weird message. Or nothing at all.
Yeah, so when I told the neighbor, he was like, "Thanks." He goes, "I would have said something too." I was like, he's like, "I'm really surprised that she told him to do that." I was just going to ask you if still StreamYard. I've been having this problem too. Hear from other StreamYard users too. Yeah, I'm looking at the signal and it seems really
it's probably the
low.
weather,
Could be.
I would think. Oh, the night before last, I was sitting inside. He goes out a few seconds later. He's like, "Come here." I walk out and there's, just this fantastic display
Light
of
show.
lightning. It's strobe lightning and it's just constant. We must have sat there for about 40 minutes. Well, I did. Sat there for about 40 minutes watching it as the storm is coming closer and closer. Then you look at it on the radar and it's all purple. If you're not familiar with the colors of the storms on radar, purple indicates usually tornado or at least hail.
So it's
high
so
winds.
dense.
But it was a wall, just a line coming straight for us, covering the lake completely. And I sat out there as long as I could. When that lightning started getting close to the lake, it's time for me to go in. I'm wearing 2 lightning rods basically for ankles.
Sharon says, "Okay, I am back. Had to feed the grandkid. We need to just slap a feed bag on him and
Right?
smack him in the ass. Send him on his way."
It's quick. But it was amazing to watch from a distance when it was just forming. I guess it was coming from the north. Just the strobe light effect. Every time the lightning lit up this one giant cloud,
And then that shaped into, that turned into
that
some
morphed
weird,
into some.
just this bank.
Yeah.
This cloud, and then there was another bank behind it. It was the weirdest shit to see with the lightning. It was just bizarre.
All these storms are bizarre.
Okay, no, it's still there. It's just says, "No, I actually cooked, Mom."
Oh, it was Mr. Lee.
What do you mean you've never seen a real lightning show? You don't get lightning there? Thunderstorms?
They probably get strikes, but I don't imagine. I can't imagine what we were watching the other night happens all
Probably
the time.
not. No. Yeah, it was nonstop lightning. It was cool as hell. We were playing,
And no,
see the pareidolia in the clouds
right.
every
No
time it
noise
flashed.
though. There was no thunder with it from the distance.
because
Not
it was that far away.
right, but when it got on top of us, and even with how much activity it was with the lightning, the sound didn't equal it after when it did get up on us. But it wasn't the thunder that you would expect of such a strobe light of a show. It was beautiful until the storm came, and then I got nervous. That was wicked. That was. Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Drink here and there, nothing to write home about. Usually too cloudy. Yeah, that's like the 3rd time I've seen lightning like that. I might have seen it when I was a kid, but
You don't pay attention.
yeah. But the day my mother died, I saw a storm like that come in. Mogs, they can smell rain in the UK.
They can't smell
They
it.
can't? Oh, can't.
In the UK.
Like us, we can smell the rain and what type as well. Today it's acid rain. Oh, what's that? Ooh, pink rain. What?
Forest Gump rain.
It's raining for hugs. What? Stu, what's up? He says we don't get tropical storms there. I didn't think so. You're missing out, I'm telling you. There's nothing like a good storm. Hurricanes are not good storms.
No.
They're fascinating, but they kind of scare me a little. Guys, the link's in chat. Anybody wants to click it, come hang out.
If not, you're going to keep hearing us rambling on, babbling on.
So my neighbor Juan, who I just asked for some prayers for, he's into construction, decks, shit like
Fencing,
that,
isn't it?
fencing. But he'll build decks and just
Right.
whatever. So I'm. He just hooked me up with some poles, some 7-foot long poles that are from a fence that they're metal that I'm going to use for the dock that I'm going to build for this one to get in and out. But he's like, "You need help? I got, next time I'm at the store, I'll buy you these and I'll get this." And I'm like, "Okay." Northwood says just a few minutes before a call came in telling us my grandmother passed away, we got hit with a severe storm that went through quickly. Yeah, day my mother died, as like that night, me and my sister were going out, and as we're going out to get something to eat, this storm came in, but we could see it coming like we saw that one from afar. And then when it hit, and it lasted a while.
Jay Fritz, good to see you. Jay says, looked like a bombing range of lightning.
And it did. We were joking, saying, "Oh, it's a war up in the sky," and
we were saying,
because it was on both sides, and it's like looked like a battle going on.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. We were bored. Don't judge.
We weren't bored. We were just enjoying nature. Beautiful thing from a distance. That storm got upon us, and
No, a boat at sea, that wouldn't be fun, Stu. No, I like storms, but then there's storms that you really got to fucking
that make you
respect.
nervous. Yeah. Well, the storms that came through yesterday, he's got a boat out on the water, and I'm looking at what's going on out here, thinking to myself, knowing that if anybody's caught on the water, they're not safe.
No.
They were not safe at all.
And it's not the rain and the wind; it's the damn lightning.
Well, it was the rain and the wind too yesterday with the storm that came through.
That I worry about as much.
Well, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, but yesterday's storm, it was a combination of the three. It was just bad. I'm watching the water hit the wall, and it's hitting the front window, splashing up. The rain's just constant battering with the wind. But to hear all the debris flying around outside the house, yeah, I got nervous, for sure.
And we didn't sustain any damage from it this
Thank God,
yesterday.
no.
It was just because we prepare. Well, we got 2 resin chairs out there. We'll just turn them upside down
Flip
so
them
they
over,
don't blow away.
push them up against
They
the
might
wall.
move around. I have some glass tables that I just flip over.
That big cooler, the styrofoam cooler that we use as a bait.
Yeah,
Right, well-
that thing gets blown around a little bit.
Well, it rained so much water dumped, it filled the lid, and I said, screw it, I'm leaving it to wait from it to hold it down for the next round.
Mr. Lee says, I have been in Thailand rainstorm in Thailand. I never
Yeah.
did see so much rain, and then it stopped instantly.
He said, I've been in tropical rainstorm in
I
Thailand.
have been in a tropical. What did I say? Seen? Anyway. Told you, my eyes are getting worse.
I got much better, trust me. Richie. Just random.
It's a Tourette's.
Yelling at us.
Squirrel.
Right. Mhm.
Where are we at? 41 minutes already. Damn.
Damn. How?
don't ruin it. Just listening to us babble.
Right.
Yeah, no matter what this storm turns into, as far as if it's just a tropical storm or depression or whatever, it's going to produce a lot of rain.
Just the amount of
So
water.
if you're in the path of it, just be prepared. if you think you're in danger, get the hell out of the way. As far as, if you live in a valley or that you're prone to flooding, consider getting out of the way. Ride it out somewhere else. Go to higher ground. Find a friend that lives, miles and miles away. Just be safe.
Richie says you need thicker glasses like my cousin Vinny.
This side's a lot thicker than this side, but it's funny because the vision in that eye is good. The cloudiness is blocking it. Like this side will focus, but I can't see shit. I can't read that with my eye. This eye.
Well, with all the rain, I drove to work this morning. It was foggy and drizzly for half the ride. I get down to the forest area, and it was like hitting a wall of just rain. We canceled summer camp for today. Woohoo! There was not a soul in the park but myself for a few hours, and then just people trickled in, coming in off the trail occasionally throughout the day, but it was quiet. It was much appreciated.
Oh, good quiet day. It's always,
Oh, man. And it's my Monday, so that was a good way to come back to work after being off for 2 days. It was not without me having to work. We ended up having to call out 80 kids' parents to let them know that it's been canceled.
Dun, 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 dun. Trump is coming to England. He's slumming.
Which just said, just to let you know, I need glasses myself. Small print, I can't see.
Yeah, we know.
We've known that for a few years now.
Hence the yelling in chat.
Mr. Lee says Elon going to start his own political party out here. I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
We heard it.
I heard
too.
it from her, so.
I heard it. Richie said that's why I use caps. We know. You always have. I remember the first time seeing Richie, I thought he was rude for screaming at everybody until we got the know.
But he explained it
in
the beginning, so we always thought, oh, yeah, that's right.
That's just Richie.
Blind as bat. So we know you're there. I don't even see your name. I just see bold statements. Yeah, I don't think a third party, I don't think he can start all the parties he wants. I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
It ain't going to do anything for him. It's not like he could be the president.
No. It's funny.
But he'll find someone who he can put in. That's the thing. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, I was changing the subject a little bit. I was just gonna say it's funny with work. It's my park is primarily tennis. It's all tennis. I've 25 tennis courts, and there's always one person that this guy calls around 10:30 this morning. I mean, it's pouring down raining. He calls and wants to know if we have any courts available. I said, where are you calling from? He was confused by my question. I said it again. I said, where are you right now? He said, oh, I'm in Maitland, which is just up the street from us. I said, have you looked out your window today at all? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, you might want to. I said, yeah, sure. We have plenty of tennis courts available.
They're underwater at the moment, but
bring your kayak. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, it wasn't like it was just drizzle. It was steady downpour. Most of the day, off and on.
Well, once again, link is in chat. You're tired of listening to us babble. Who's on tonight? Because there's nobody here. Not that I'm saying you guys are nobody, but I'm saying
it's very low
quantity of people.
I know BMR.
Jamie, what's up? What about hooliganism at the upcoming World Cup next summer? Where is that being held?
Full encrypted song.
Stu says he's coming to see Deep State face to face. Mr. Lee says, Jamie, it's an everyday thing now, not just at World Cup.
Right? Canada, USA, Mexico.
It's kind of crazy. It's a sport. Why the I don't know, the violence that ensues from shit like that, call it hooliganism. Just I can't. I mean, let me describe that word. It's an English word, hooligan.
Peeps are passionate about football, no.
No, I get it, but why resort to violence? Yes, it's for me.
I'm guessing.
Nice. Can't tell what it is, Michael. I know he's not watching, but here, Michael just sent that. It's a weird picture.
What is that?
I don't know. It could be bait. I don't know.
Right. Shit.
I'm guessing it's a white bass. It's a good size white bass, whatever it is. This is what Michael Haywood just sent me. It's a weird picture because of the shadows and the color, but way to go, dude. Way to go. See, that's how it works. He shares it with me, I share it with you. You know what? And I don't even think Mr. Lee says American football is more like rugby. True, but I think rugby is more, what's the word? Manly. They don't wear pads.
Yeah, they kind of beat the hell out of each other.
I'm not saying football's not. But you know what I mean. Jamie says, looks like a fish, only smaller. Mexico and Canada are going down. You know what? I just don't get into sports. I never really did. I'd watch a football game here and there, but I've been to hockey games, I've been to baseball games, I've been to football games, but I can count on two hands and still have fingers left over of how many games I've been to. I just, some people love this, the statistics and all the, whatever. I don't care.
I've been to baseball for a long time.
Just never got into it. I'd rather be outside fishing on a Sunday afternoon than inside watching a football game. To each his own. Enjoy. Richie says, I'm not into American football. No, I have always seen that like the English or the UK or anybody over there, they're passionate about their football. And it's not just there. I mean, I grew up playing soccer. That was, what we called it. I played 1 year in high school, but I wasn't passionate about it, I remember as a young kid playing Little League for a year. If I made it through a season, I don't remember. But soccer, I played a lot from when I was little. Traveling teams, it was fun. So I met a girl the other day. She's one of our members' daughters. They went out on the boat, and when they showed up, he had told me that she was into I think she has a channel. I don't even know her name. It's sad. I never got her name. She's more into treasure hunting, but she's into Bigfoot. She's hung out with the Small Town Monsters crew that got those guys. She's hung out with them. And I told her, I gave her my card. I said, hey, you ever want to talk about this? I'd love to hear about it. Come hang out, So she's like, oh, yeah, definitely. So, and then I just reached out, and I never did get back. Yes, I did. There's another channel out there that.
Did you get back with him?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're not corresponding, but he can stop in. Anybody can stop in. Hopefully they'll check it out on the times, either Tuesdays or Thursdays. He's a researcher, but he doesn't do the whole everything else, what everybody else does. The knocking, the yelling, the hoots, the trying to call something in. He's doing more DNA studies and
scientific stuff.
Yeah, and I want to bring him on and talk to him about that. Because I think it's those studies that are really going to get results. Stuff that Pine Island Research, Jeff's doing, doing those off the wall,
outside of the box
research, experiments, whatever, and I think that's what's going to really get the results. People going out and 50 people in the woods knocking on trees ain't cutting it. End up calling back to each other.
I always wonder.
Joe, is that you? What? Are Thursday's podcast still pantless? Pants are optional in any podcast.
Except for if you come on the show, on the panel. You must have pants.
Oh, yeah, don't show up backstage naked. That's all there is to it. It's 10 o'clock.
So last night I was...
What's up, Mid-South?
Last night I was sitting up just before I went to bed. I was watching a guy who's, I guess, I want to say local. He's on the East Coast here in Florida on the beach. It was around midnight, and he was wrapping up. He does metal detecting live. Did a 2-hour stream.
Oh yeah,
and was I like watching because I like seeing this. I love metal detecting on the beach, so I'm all into watching him. And he's wrapping it up. I've been in their chat a couple times, and it's just a cool place to hang out. Different. But he's saying bye. He's got a family and he has a full-time job. So the earliest he can get out there is late at night, basically. You know, so he's saying bye. He's walking down the beach, and you hear him say, "What the hell is that?" And that caught my attention because I'm basically wrapping it up myself. I'm like, "Yeah, I got to go to bed."
This sounds familiar.
He turns the well, you had gotten up, and I was trying to show you, but as he was alive, the direction of where his vehicle's parked, there's all these lights that are in the sky, little just white lights that were swirling around, and not it wasn't rhythmic, but it was close to it. It was just weird. Ton of lights. And even this guy was saying, he's like, I've been doing this for years and hear all kinds of people talk about seeing weird shit on the beach at night. He's like, he was excited. He was like, I have no idea. What are we looking at? People in chat, there was probably about 15 people, and they a lot of them were saying drones, or somebody said fireflies, which was ridiculous. It definitely was not.
Drones is probably more
but it was so many, and it wasn't in any formation. They were just random.
Yeah, no, maybe not.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was wild to see it as he was live. You knew it wasn't staged. It wasn't some drone show in the middle of the night, damn near, after midnight. It was weird. It was pretty weird.
Mid-South, get better, man. I don't know why you're in the hospital, but
oh no,
heal up. David, how are you? Hey, Val. Good to see you.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. And Mogs had woken up, and I was trying to get his attention to show him. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Mr. Lee says a lot of Bigfoot channels just not putting out any content anymore. I think the research is slowing down a bit.
I think the real research is on YouTube.
No, I don't believe that either.
No.
Why get caught up in the bias, and the whatever, all the bullshit, the ridicule, and
the monotony of what's been going on for years.
Yeah, just keep quiet, do your thing, and come up with results. Then disclose. I have pneumonia and my COPD. It's taken a hit with it. Oh, geez. I had pneumonia once. I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, I did too. You're right. Horrible.
Harold says, too hot out there to do any research. Yeah, it's been hot. I wouldn't go into the woods. Like, screw that.
Horribly hot. The other day.
You're jaded, but
the other day it was too hot to be out there fishing. I mean, what was that, Sunday? It's just so friggin' muggy and hot. It's gross.
Yeah, if I walk out there in the morning at 8 o'clock to go to work and it's like walking into pea soup, it's like, ugh, this day's gonna suck.
Most mornings for me.
Yeah, get better soon there, Mark.
Rest.
He's in the hospital. He doesn't have much of a choice.
It's true, but I still say it.
Last Transmission podcast. Never heard of it.
What's that?
Something Richie asked Mr. Lee if he'd ever heard of it. or listen to it. In Oklahoma, most of us use this time of year as downtime.
I think that's everywhere.
Up here, people want to go out on boats during the summer, so I'm kind of like,
Yeah, but talking about going out into the woods.
oh yeah, fall I think would be the better time anyway.
Yes, I believe so. Here in Florida, winter. Well, it's not just the temperature, but it's, the visibility through the forest.
What's up, Robert? Yeah, because you can't see shit in the forest right
In the
now.
summertime, no.
It's a jungle down here, and anywhere in the south, along the Gulf Coast, any of these southern states.
Right. Sharon Guy said you can't rest in the hospital. They come in your room as soon as you go to sleep. You're right. Their rule is during the day it's every hour. At night it's every 2 hours. It's enough to piss you off.
Check on you?
Yeah, to check your vitals and
Oh, really?
yeah. At least that's the hospital system down here.
Hmm.
But if you're lucky enough to get a decent nurse, then they'll leave you alone at night.
Four a.m. Sunday morning.
Robert Denduven, good to see you.
Sorry, I'm just reading, guys. I'm not trying to be quiet.
No, I'm doing the same.
Links in chat. Anybody wants to come hang out? Where's Jim? Did he bail?
He must have.
Nice. They came in and gave me a breathing treatment every 4 hours. Well, hopefully you're getting some sleep in between.
Right.
So what else is going on?
Nada.
So my boat goes out yesterday, and we told you about that storm that was coming through. Well, they went through the Dora Canal, and they were trying to get out of the storm, or they were on their way. I don't know which way they were going, but there was a bass boat with some kids in it. I mean, there were adults driving and whatnot, but there were a lot of kids in, like 5 people in the boat. And I guess they were kind of panicking with the storm, and they passed them from behind. They passed the boat in the canal. You're not supposed to pass. And there was a boat coming the other way, so they kind of cut my boat off, my member's boat. My member's off, and put him into a tree. And he put a big hole in the bimini. So now we need a new bimini for that boat. But yeah, they're coming into the marina, and they're 200 yards away, and I can see it. I'm like, oh no.
They'll rip.
Yeah, I was. And he was like, yeah, this happened. That shit happens. He was cool about it.
Robert Denduven, question for you, Mogs. Do you know the name of the researcher from Mogollon Rim area who passed away recently?
How recently?
It was asked in another show earlier tonight.
It's not recent. I mean, there was one guy who owned like MogollonMonster.com, and he passed. I can't remember his name, but he passed like 10 years ago, something like that.
Last few years, Robert said. Sometime in the last few years. It might be that guy that they're referring to.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he was a big into researching on the Mogollon Rim. Now Kevin Keeney's up there. He's been putting in the hours. That's Arizona Squatch and his buddies. No, I keep seeing like the Arizona Four mentioned. Is that him and his buddies, or
I
who
don't
the
know.
hell the
I've
Arizona
never
Four?
heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
How to Hunt just did I saw they had one with the Arizona Four,
Yeah, you started playing
and,
that,
and
but
I
then we
can't. I
lost
don't listen to him, and
interest.
so.
We got through maybe the first 2 minutes. And yeah, no, that's enough.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't think of the guy's name that had passed. Shit. Because when I first started the channel, people were like, "Hey, are you related to so and so? Are you his son or something?" Like, no, I didn't know that. I never heard of the guy until I started the channel because I used Mogollon Monster. And so he says, Mr. Lee,
There's definitely something up there. Something.
I don't know. I like Kevin.
Sharon just said Kevin's been sick. That's right. I just recently heard that. I think has some issues with his heart.
Oh, really? I have to reach
Yes.
out to him. I have his number.
I know.
So
Oh, I know.
yeah, like I said, he puts a lot of time up there. I just don't agree with the whole 10,000 hours thing. He feels if you put 10,000 hours into something, you're an expert on it. That's like the time frame of. But if you do the same thing over and over and over again for 10,000 hours, you're just the expert in that. You've camped for 10,000 hours. Okay, you're a good camper. I don't know what I'm trying. I don't know. Just some of the stories I've heard. Some weird shit goes on up there.
I've experienced some weird shit up there.
Oh yeah, I know. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's what pops into my head when that phone goes off.
Nobody hits the link. This is what you get. That's Babylon.
Well, Kevin's got a few different spots he goes to, different camps that he'll go to up there. But yeah, I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna give him a call and see how he's doing. And she says, "I have 2,500 hours in Destiny's 2, and I am just a okay player. 2 and 1.
I don't know.
I'm just an okay player." Mr. Lee says we are dropping like flies. Telling you. Speak for yourself. I ain't dropping.
Nope. Not yet.
No hurry.
No, not at all.
Still trying to think of that guy's name. I'll find it. I look at Mogollon Monster and I get the like, it says people also ask, what is the Mogollon Monster known for? Bandanas, of course. Where does the Mogollon Monster live? Florida. What cryptids are in Arizona? The Mogollon Monster. Well, he was. No. What does the Mogollon Monster look like? Pretty damn good looking.
Your screen is frozen again. I looked up and
Find a tracker. What's up? There's a gentleman that Dave Sealy. Oh shit.
no, that's
No, yeah, I don't know. It's something's just that originally was a researcher in Arizona. He passed away a bunch of years ago. I say a bunch, maybe 10, if that. And Milad, what's up? I am human from Earth. Good, so are we. Most of us.
let's say speak for yourself.
He was like the original. He had Mogollon Monster channel. He was more related with the Mogollon Monster and researching up on the rim. And long hair, hippie looking person with a goatee and a bandana. Do I look like a hippie, really? Damn.
Good to see you, Trackway.
I think the guy's name was JC Johnson. No. Hey Barry, what's up, buddy?
Barry?
Yeah, lurking.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I just don't.
Reach out occasionally, Barry. What's wrong with you?
Oh no, it's coming back to me. Hold on.
I thought David or Dave something. I just don't.
You guys from Pakistan? No, dude.
Sure.
Nobody here is in Pakistan.
Sure.
Are you? No, I'll eventually remember his name. Probably 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll wake up and go, Eureka.
Scared the shit out of me. A lot is in Pakistan.
Keep your head down. I recently saw the pilot episode of From Mork and Mindy. I forgot just how Robin Williams was back in the early days. Oh, yeah, he was
How wild.
a wild, yeah. He had a lot of energy. Morning or night there. Here it's night, but from where there's people from all over the world here, so different times. Well, Trackway, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope your mom is healing and
Yes. Prayers.
coming around. That's tough. Val says, when I forget a name, I go down the alphabet. Usually triggers the memory.
I'm horrible with names.
Barry, good to see you, man.
Right?
Don't be a stranger. He says he'll be in touch.
Good deal.
Yeah, can't get that far down the alphabet. Train derails.
I don't think I actually knew his name, only when you said it in the past. but for some reason, Dave or David comes into mind. I don't know. I have no idea about the last name. Sorry, I can't help. No, Dave Celia and no Shealy, and the guy from Florida that has the Bigfoot Museum.
Yeah, down in the Glades.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, I'm not going to dwell on it any longer.
Oh, Robert said sorry for getting in your head like that.
Professor, what's up?
Hello, what's up?
Where you coming from?
Hello, I'm just browsing and I find your lives. How are you guys?
Suffering
Fine.
bad.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Where you coming? Where are you?
I'm in Pakistan.
Okay. Were you just in chat?
Yeah, I am Milad.
Milad, nice to meet you.
Thank you. So what's going on?
Not too much. We do this twice a week. We just hang out with a bunch of friends and talk about whatever.
Cool.
We're kind of what are we into? Paranormal, ghosts, UFOs, cryptids,
Bigfoot.
Oh,
Bigfoot. I don't know if you have any what's Pakistan?
yes. Sometimes I try to research on that.
Like what would you guys have out there? Like a Yeti type creature?
Like
Anything like that? Like in Nepal, they have the Yeti, which is a big ape-like creature.
yeah, before years there was a giants like Bigfoot in somewhere. What do you call in the lakes, or there was a sign of that. It was
Apparently,
very old.
we're having a bad signal.
Right, I'm gonna go back off camera, see if that helps.
One of our moderators just said we were frozen in chat, so we're just getting a bad signal.
Yeah, it's very. Internet is low, I think.
What's that?
Yes, here also very bad internet these days because of the rain. Here is raining.
There? Yeah, it's raining here too.
Raining here, yeah.
So what do you do in Pakistan?
I'm a medical officer.
What kind of
Medical.
medical? Oh, right on.
Medical. I used to transport medicines.
WTF Mike, how are you? Good to see you. Harold Denton, what's up? Yeah, so we're like I said, we're into some unusual stuff. You know, it's fascinating to some of us.
What do you guys do for a living, my friends?
I work with boats.
I work
Boats.
Boats.
I work in parks.
Cool.
Parks and recreation.
That's great, my friends.
A little something different.
So yeah, I just saw that.
It was just on our panel the other day.
I like to play games.
Say that again.
I like to play games, my friends. PC games. It's my favorite hobby.
Playing games.
Yes. Playing games is my favorite hobby, my friends.
Is it what kind of games? Like online video games? You're a gamer?
Yes. I'm a gamer. I
Oh, very
guess
cool.
I have a mouse.
There's a few gamers in chat.
Lovely. I would like to support gamers because I like gaming.
Right on.
Yeah.
Somebody said that you were on their channel the other day, I guess.
Which channel?
WTF Mike.
What the heck? He told us something different. Mo, he was just on our panel the other day. Wait a second. Let me search the channel of WTF. I can't remember because I have remember issues. I forget things.
We didn't
Yeah.
have him up long enough. He ducked under his desk and Buzzard kicked him out.
Yeah, let me search Mike channel so I remember. Wait a second. Oh, I can't remember, my friend.
That's
But
all right.
maybe
It's
I
irrelevant.
don't-
It doesn't matter.
because I like to go everywhere in the channel, my friends. I like to browse.
Oh, okay. You were on a different channel. I got it.
Yeah.
No worries.
Down under his disc and brothers kick him out. Yeah, I told you I'm a shy guy, so sometimes when I shy, so I have to hide myself because I can't control it. My shyness.
No worries.
Yeah, that's why I used to hide like this. So, Mogs, are you a rational or what? Because your getup looks like rational. I think
No.
you're a fan of wrestling, my friend.
I used to be a long time ago. Not too much anymore.
Oh,
I just like the look.
good.
When I was younger, I always wanted long hair, and then finally I got divorced the first time, and I said, "Screw it!" I let my hair go.
Yeah, that's great, man.
But I've been confused with a wrestler.
Yeah, I used to see wrestling from my childhood.
I used to get called Triple H all the time.
Yeah, Triple H was a monster, man. That's great, buddy. Come to the station, go hiking with me and walk 2 years in the ATF. Yo, I like hiking. I like cricket. I daily do
I've never
exercises. You never play cricket?
I've never
It's a
played
great
cricket.
game, my friend.
Michael Haywood. Why, hell yes,
I used
she's
to
a
play that
wrestler.
one, yeah.
For the flesh.
Yo,
What's up, Michael?
Good to see you. Hey, nice fish. Tell us about it.
Right?
We talk a lot about fishing here too, because I fish almost every day. Stevie fishes almost every day.
Yeah.
trail.
Mr. Lee says, Harold Denton, I would love that, man. I feel the need to walk everywhere these days.
Harold says Moses Shaggy.
Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Guys, anybody wants to join us, please do. Links in chat.
Yesterday, in the night, I eat a lot. In the morning, I feel so sick, my friends.
I
So
ate
we
too
must.
much.
Eating too much is not good in the night.
No, gives you weird dreams too.
Yeah, man. That's why.
Mr. Lee, I'm retiring in 2 to 3 more years. My dream is to hike the Appalachian Trail.
I've done sections of it twice, 2 different sections starting Georgia.
I've never been on it,
I would love to be able to, but
as far
as
as I know.
somebody mentioned, I don't remember. I can't go. Well, I can go back, but it takes on average 6 to 8 months to do through and through.
Oh, through and through? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a long walk.
I would love to. Even
I don't know.
back,
Could you hike for 6 months, dude? I don't think I could.
I could. I could.
6 months.
That's a
Especially,
lot of walking.
especially now. That
From
would be
Florida
cool.
to Maine, what is that? Like 2,000 miles? I have no idea.
That's honestly, that's where I met that woman that showed me how to use the hiking sticks when I first got my prosthetics. I was out there.
Oh yeah, you went up to the
That was part of the Appalachian
Appalachian
Trail.
Trail. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
That woman was like waiting for her son and her
Her
husband or
husband
something.
and her son
Yeah.
were doing a through and through, and she was meeting up with him. Bye.
I'm not a vegetarian. I like goat, cows, meat, beef. Yesterday I eat goat meat, my friend.
I like goat. Goats are right.
Goats are really tasty, my friend.
Smokes, lots of wacky weed get smoked each day. What is your regional curry dish? Actually, the last curry, wasn't it? We had curry goat?
You did, I think.
I did, yeah. Mr. Lee says, Harold, to complete that trail is a marvelous achievement.
It is.
You just got to be careful these days.
Yeah,
You know, you hear some fucked up stories from
I
that-
believe
that
when
trail.
if people solo hike it, I think you need to be a part of a group, or at least stay
At least 2
in
people.
proximity of a group. Being out there by yourself, maybe.
Yes, Richie, he did
Smart.
say he eats cow.
Absolutely, my friend. So, have you been with paranormal activity? What was your last paranormal activity? Awesome.
My last one? I don't know, because it happens to me like years apart. Like I had something happen in 93. Then I had something happen in 2010. They were related, I think. I don't know. There's weird shit that happens all the time between Stevie and myself. Just more psychic stuff that like I know what she's thinking before she says it. Barry says off the top turnbuckle.
That's good, man. Sometime in the middle of night, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., I used to go to walk. And I was in a camping, so I used to go in 3 a.m. There was no people, no humans on there. That time I was just figure out that like someone is like coming or there, so that in that time I ran from there. That was very scary time in the camping. I think camping is very scary in according to paranormal activity.
It can be, but I've never experienced anything paranormal while camping. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I've experienced anything except the 168, whatever that sound was.
Bro.
Yo. Oh,
I know what she's thinking before I'm done speaking to you, Mo. You ain't special. Most of the time, it's shut the fuck up, Mike.
What the fuck?
So yeah, this is what we do. We deal with chat a lot. We talk. We have other people on. We've been doing this for 5 years.
that's cool, buddy.
A long time.
Twice a week.
Over 500 shows. That's a lot.
Oh, wow. That's amazing, my friends. But what is for breakfast, my friend? Do you done your breakfast? Breakfast.
What about breakfast?
Yeah.
What about it?
Have you done your breakfast?
Oh no, it's night here.
Oh,
It's
Night.
10:37.
yeah, it's 10:30 at night.
cool, man.
Yeah, you
That's
guys are
cool, my
a little
friends.
ahead of us.
Yo. Daniel Elsa.
What time is it there?
The time is like 7:38 in the morning. I used to
Wednesday.
wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not in India, my friend, Mr. Lee. I'm in Pakistan. My friends. That's why. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes left.
Yo.
Mr. Richie wants to know, what type of PC gaming do you do?
Oh, I like to play Resident Evil, GTA, PUBG, and what do you call the one and only Project IGA is one of my favorite games in the world. No one game can beat Project IGA because it's the best gaming in the world, and I like to use to play it, and it's the best game, and I have to play because I was when I was a child I played this game, and this is not a bad game, my friends. It's the best game in the world, my friend. Yo.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer, so
It's
but
raining.
I'm sure he knows what you're talking about.
It's raining again.
Mm.
Harold says, in Pakistan, do you have Dogman cryptid activity?
Dogman Crypt. What this mean, my friend?
Well, you know what a werewolf is?
Werewolf. Oh yeah.
That's kind of what a Dogman is.
Werewolf. Let me search it.
Half man, half animal, half dog.
Yeah. We pet dogs, we pet cats, tigers, etc., my friends. Your sound is not coming.
Strange grits with sharing grits with sugar and butter, and then now they're just arguing.
Sharon says, Harold, no sugar, man.
Sugar
just
and no
butter.
sugar and grits.
Sugar, no sugar.
Yeah.
Sharon says,
Judy Wheeler, good to see you.
Judy.
What's that?
Mr. Lee says, Professor, are you planning on coming to England anytime soon?
Yes, my friends, I am very soon coming to USA or England because I like traveling a lot.
Right on.
And I like to explore the words, my friend. But I'm a very shy guy, my friends. I think I think Arnold Denton is seeing me, so I getting shy. I must be hide somewhere, maybe in the bushes. Yeah.
Nah.
Yes.
Military's guys have talked about werewolf dogman activity in remote Afghanistan mountain villages.
And what did she said? Werewolf dogman activity. Werewolf. Okay. I don't know about it, my friend. But I'm a sportsman. I'm a gamer, and I'm an adventurer, and I'm a what do you call paranormal activist. Yes, I like to go somewhere in the danger because I challenge myself. So if there's any dangerous place, I'll have to go there.
Be careful though, you know.
Yeah, buddy. Big buddy.
Mid South feel
Yo.
better. Northern Pike. I'm just reading chat. Picked up $200 in new lures, Mogs. Thursday it's on. Northern Pike champion you watch. Give him hell, Mike. Tight lines.
Right?
$200 in lures. He bought like 3 lures.
Yeah. That's it.
That's crazy. Okay, my friend, we'll see you next time.
All right,
Nice
Professor.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care of
Thank you,
yourself.
my friends. I'm
Take
going to put some water with calcium and like mix it out and for drinking, my friends.
All right. Take
Bye
care.
bye. Take care, my friends. See you later.
Bye bye.
Drink orange. Drink calcium. It's good for health, my friend.
Salud.
Thank you.
You never know.
Right?
Everybody's like, he's a hacker.
I know. Well, after the other night, we get nervous.
Well, that's
When new people
I saw him
come
backstage like waving, and I'm like, does he have a shirt on? It's, you know, is he, you know.
Thank you, Michael. It was fun.
Yeah, that was a big fish, dude. Did he say what he had caught? What that fish was? Was that a white bass that you sent a picture of?
Yeah, that was a hell of a fish. If it wasn't a minnow,
It could have been.
a shiner.
It could have been. There's shadows. There was no.
You
There was
know.
no size comparison. There was nothing. Just
It's
looked like
not like he's
fish.
done that before, you know.
What? Send the same picture of the
Yes.
same fish, just different. Oh yeah, he's done that too. Don't deny it, Michael. We know.
Good morning, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Good to see you.
He's like, oh, I'm catching these fish, and he's just taking the
The same
same
Picture.
picture like 3 different times and sending it 3 different
white
times.
bass,
And
14 and a half inch.
I thought it was a bigger fish. I was looking at the size of that tail.
Yeah.
That's a nice fish, dude. That bass that she caught today was 23 and a half inches.
It sure was.
It's good to be seen, Sharon. Mr. Lee, hey, you planning to come to England? You know, you want to hang out with him?
He said he
You
didn't,
didn't like
being
being called
called
Indian.
Indian.
You noticed that, huh? Yeah, I get it. So I'm going to spend a week in Myrtle Beach with my daughter and my 2-year-old grandson Elijah. He's a hyper little guy. What is that? 7 gar? What is it?
I'm not sure.
Unless it's supposed to be 7 G's. 7 grand to stay a week
To
in Myrtle
spend a
Beach.
week in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Wouldn't doubt it.
5 grand was just for the friggin' house.
Right.
If you rented a house. So how did you do, Michael? I saw you got the big one, but did you guys like get into them, or were they just sporadic? Because he goes one day and he catches 65. The next day or next time he goes, they catch 10, 11. Kathy, how are you?
Except for rude dude.
Hello, Moog, Stevie B, and everyone in chat except Rude Dude WTF Mike.
Just the one.
Just the one. Well, you caught the right one.
Right?
How you been, Kathy? It's good to see you. Keeping those animals happy. Where are we at? How many? I look at this clock and it's 7 minutes different. No, 4 minutes. I like this one better.
10:48.
It's 2 minutes closer to 11 o'clock.
Roger Blair says a week in Myrtle Beach would make a great name for a song.
Right? There's a country song or two that kind of goes along those lines of vacationing at the beach, and there's a chick a couple doors down, and yeah. Anyway. You and Stevie would love fly fishing in Pishka and Cherokee Nation Forest along North Carolina Tennessee state line. I'm not a fly fisherman, dude. I have a fly rod and reel, but or a couple of reels. I just never got into it. And if I did, I'd really get into it. So I don't know. I'm a spinning reel guy, Don't even do bait casters. But I love trout fishing. I'm eating cold sausage. Might as well join them. Cold smoked sausage. Mom?
No. Sharon said I kept buffering real bad and had to go out and reboot.
What's going on? I kept
When
getting
it came on, I figured something was going on, kept getting ads.
I got 2 very spendy bait casters and they burden the stomach constantly. I hate it.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
just, but it's practice and getting
I know.
dialed in just right. I don't know
Yeah,
how
but
to
then
do
when it burdened us more than you're actually fishing, that's when I
Yeah,
put it down.
if you're
That's
trying
okay.
to pull knots out
I
instead
set
of
it
fishing.
aside. Yeah.
My dad has timeshare in North Myrtle Beach, so 7 will be What?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's June.
Different dates. I can rent some of them weeks out each year.
Oh, right on. My dad had timeshare in Arizona. And then Emma, great to see you. Excuse me, I'm eating.
Miss Emma.
He finally got out of it. He actually, I think he had to pay to get out of it, but he got out of it. Big fucking scam.
Right?
Hope you're doing good, Emma. Great to see you. What else? Yeah, and anything good about the weather we've gotten is I needed the break from work, so I had today off. More than likely, I have tomorrow off. It's just been so busy lately that I'm like not even sweating it. I'm like, oh, give me a couple days off.
You needed it. Or you need it.
Well, because I was getting a little, I think, a little burnt out. You know, I was just starting to get really lethargic until I got those 2 days off in a row, and I was like, woohoo,
Right?
back at it.
You need time to regroup.
I have 5 weeks per year in North Myrtle Beach. I've never been to Myrtle Beach.
I have.
South Carolina. Yeah. Mr. Lee says we have had 3 heat waves in a row. Best year ever for weather. Weather is just bizarre this year. It's just completely off the chain. I keep saying it. It ain't right. You know, you've got how many different states have flooded in the past 3 months or 4 months, whatever.
Well, when
You
they
just had New York
declared-
City subway system flood. New Jersey flooded. 2 people were killed.
declaring New Jersey a state of emergency because of flooding, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Mike says I had today off, but since Canada has made weed legal, we can't see shit up here with all the smoke. Yeah, those border puffers, huh?
Go here, thunder.
I mean, we usually have 2 months of sunshine a year, but this has been lovely. We don't have a sunny season.
Well,
Usually
Florida's a
it's
sunshine
sunny all,
state.
yeah.
Supposed to be.
It's just
Not here lately.
we're not like Seattle. They're always like I think Seattle and London are much alike.
Right. Gloomy.
I've never been there either.
Yeah.
I'm just backpedaling to see what.
I'm checking the radar.
Okay, she's seeing if Sharon's seeing if she's a candidate for having the nerve endings burnt. the top of her legs as far as a pain treatment.
Oh wow. I hope that works out.
Yeah. Mr. Lee says, my tan is rocking, dude. Telling you. I haven't been bitten once. Probably a man who gets a tan standing too close to like a neon light.
I'd imagine he burns.
Yeah. Somewhere I got a tan line.
Yeah. A little bit.
Well, Sharon, I hope that works for you. No, nobody should have to live in pain like
I
that.
really do too.
Michael's like, who was trying to bite you, Mr. Lee? Yeah, what Sharon said. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you all.
Sure do.
Indeed.
If you put me up next to that Pakistani fellow, no difference, telling you.
Oh, anytime, Sharon, of course. I mean, you're like family. Big difference between brown and red. Mr. Lee says, Michael Haywood, the mosquitoes don't like carnivore. Oh, guys, I think we're almost there.
Yeah, I think so.
10:59. Well, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Professor, thanks for being the only one with the balls to come up here.
Right.
The recruiter for Pakistan.
Not India.
Not Indian. This is true. They don't own the 7-Elevens. They own the Quickie Marts.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. Judy says neuropathy is so hard to deal with. I bet.
Harold says neuropathy stinks.
But yeah, back to what we were saying. Thank you. We appreciate you more than you know, and I'm glad that we can be here for you guys too. So if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, hit that like button, share it out. If you're new, subscribe and leave comments. We like reading comments.
As Jim says, words. Leave words.
Words. That's it. So you guys take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. We love you. Peace and God bless.